Hey there, guys. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Guys, we're just going to jump right into the market. I've been super slammed this week. I haven't had a chance to make any videos. It's been my life lately as we've had a death in the family, as well as some. I've had some extra work outside of the Discord, and just we're moving to Michigan. Anyway, we're in the process of packing and getting the house ready to sell, and so much going on, guys. Pray for me, my Christian brothers out there, just that things go well in that esteem. But with that said, wanted to take a minute and just give you guys an update. So let's jump into the market. Don't forget, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm simply showing you my perspective as an Elliott Wave trader, okay? We look at the market through a lens of 5s and 3s. We put them together in known structures that Mr. Elliott came up with, that he saw in the market on a regular basis, and we see if we can predict where price might be going based on those structures. It is wave structure analysis, and that's what it is, and that's a piece of the puzzle you might not have in your TA, so I'm here to provide it for you and teach you how to do it best I can. That's what our Discord is for, to invite you in. Anybody that comes in between now and the end of the month, you get the month of March free. That means I'll refund you on the 1st of April. I'll refund your March payment on the 1st of April. So if you'd like to come on in, don't wait. Don't wait till April 1. Come on in now. You'll get it free. All right, with that said, let's jump in. We're looking at Bitcoin, guys. We got the overall idea still working, that this is an ABC and a possible count here that says the C could be finished, but I doubt it based on this wave structure, okay? Or it's not done. It needs one more leg to the downside. Again, just one idea. I'm going to show you another idea shortly, so hang in there, okay? So this idea says this is an ABC right here. That's wave 4, okay? So we count 1, 2, get down here for 3. This ABC is 4, and then now we're looking for 5, and it looks to be an extended 5th wave, okay? As we have an impulse, we have a 3-wave correction, did not break the high, and then we're looking for another impulse down, something like that, and that would finish out this 5-wave correction, give us divergence on the daily chart as well. We'd come down, make a lower high, a higher low, I should say, in the RSI, while price makes a lower low, and that's going to create divergence on the daily. That's a really good idea. I think it's still in play. I'll tell you in just a second where that gets validated. Yeah, that's in play. So looking at the smaller time frame here, what you see then, this would be, in light of this count, if this is the count, this would be a 1, and this is an ABC 2. Again, we haven't broken the high. Now, with that said, there's been a lot of trash in this wave, guys. Lots of trash. So that's why it's been so difficult. And it's just been, and it was pumping because of the end of the quarter as well. Max pain was about 42K. They took it up to 44K, and they've been playing around there. Now, we've got some structures here that may be showing a reversal off the top. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing there in just a second. But this count, this overall count just goes away. This 1, 2 to the downside, where I'm expecting this 3rd wave down big time, down to 30K and lower. That goes away the moment this thing, this price breaks this top. So if we come up, break this top, guys, this 1, 2 is invalid, and the count that I just showed you is no longer on the table. All right. So let's zoom in here and see if there's any credence on the small time frame. Then we're going to look at another idea following this. So hang in there till the end. I'm going to show you several ideas, bullish and bearish ideas. This is the bearish idea first. Okay, 30-minute chart. Look what we're seeing. We're looking at an A, B, and a C wave. Okay. Actually, I want to go back to the 8-hour chart that I was just on. That C wave, if you just kind of look at it, ignoring the small time frame, because the small time frame is trash. Okay, but if just looking at it like an A, B, and a C, looks like you got a nice clean 5 waves here in the C wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, extended 5th wave. Looks like it's done, or could be done, potentially done, all kinds of stuff. What you want to be watching for, what you can be watching for is a break of this trend to the downside, this trend right here. You might also watch the RSI right here as well. See if it breaks to the downside. This is the 8-hour chart. 6-hour chart might be a good one as well. And even the 4-hour chart. Watching those, the 4-hour chart will give you a little bit of a heads up. So if this breaks to the downside, that's going to be a bearish signal. Okay? All right, so let's zoom into this small time frame. I'll show you what I'm seeing off the top. Potential reversal. Again, this bearish count to the downside gets invalidated the moment we break 45.4, guys. 45,400 or somewhere thereabouts. Might be 45,450s in that range. Okay, let's go to the small time frame. Look at the current waves that we got off the top. What we got off the top was actually quite nice. A quite nice impulse wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then looks to be what we got today. What we got today is a W, X, and a Y wave. We got a W, X, Y, three-way. It's basically a combination correction. Okay, we're gonna look right there. A, B, or W, X, Y, 3, 3, 3 gets you up to the 1, 2, 7, and we got a rejection off of that. Okay. So that's a possibility there for a count of that wave. And then we got a rejection. We got an impulse. Okay. So what we're looking for next is some kind of a three-wave move, if this is the right count, and we should see another rejection and a continuation to the downside. So some kind of three-wave move here that takes us back 50 to 60% of the first wave, and then we should get a pretty large impulse down to the downside. If, guys, if, again, I don't know if this count is correct or not, but this is a way to interpret these waves. It's not the only way. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in just a minute. Okay. So that's looking good. So we're looking for three waves and then a continuation. If you don't get this, this comes up and breaks the high, then I need to reevaluate these waves and what they are. Okay. So always try to give you an invalidation if I can, if I think to. Sometimes I just forget to. When I'm making the wave. So that's what we'd be watching for, because we got an impulse. That would be wave 1. Okay, that we'd call that wave 1 of a move to the downside. Then we're looking for wave 2, 3 waves, and then a big impulse. That's going to be wave 3. Okay, 4 and then 5, and it's gonna, and that could simply be an ABC, and that's all you get, guys. You just get an ABC, and then we continue up to the upside. That's a possibility. Okay, or this could be the beginning of a much larger move to the downside. And it's just the beginning. It's going to trend down. It's going to go down in waves. And so you'll have to learn how to count those, and we'll give updates along the way. So either way, if we start impulsing to the downside, it could be an ABC, which we would say basically A, B, C. We'll pull the fibs on that and get a target, something like this. Be looking in this range here. Boom, right there around the 1-to-1 is 43,705, 43,705. 43,237 and 43,000, guys, is our corrective pocket. So the C wave can stop anywhere in this corrective pocket. Shoot, it could even stop in the 786 as well. I don't think that's the case here, as big as this wave is, but it's possible. All right. What else is possible? Okay, here is a bullish idea for the very same waves that I just showed you. There is a possibility of interpreting this as a three-wave move. I'm not a big fan of it, but the first wave is kind of big, so we could say that's an ABC as well. You can kind of see it better on the small time frame. Then you've got this three-wave move up, a B wave. So we're going to call this the first. We're going to call this A, all this B, and then we just got a C wave. We just got 5 waves to the downside, and that's what we call a running flat. Now this is the bullish scenario. And the running flat, we just break up to the upside, and there we go. And we continue on. We would break that high that I was talking about, 45.4. Most likely, we would break that and invalidate that big down count that I talked about. Now I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. I'm not here to tell you what I know. I'm here to show you wave structures that I see and what could possibly happen based on the wave structures I'm seeing. Okay. All right. It's always up or down, but I'm showing you how. I know a lot of my critics will say, oh, good TA, it's up or down. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. But I'm showing you the wave structures to watch out for so you can know whether it's going up or down. So basically, if you get a 3-wave move here that's just corrective, and you get a lower low here, that's going to be a good sign that we're going down to these ranges or deeper, okay? However, if you start getting an impulse that breaks this high, more than likely we're going to come up and break the high here and go up for the next level. Okay, so there's 2 ideas there for you. Let me show you one more macro idea, and then we'll get out of here for the day. The last macro idea is that we could be forming a triangle, okay? And what we might be in is, Let me just do this here. Right there. Boom. Now triangles like the 786. So I'm going to pull the retrace of this last wave. And we're going to find the 786 here. We're going to pull our line right down there. Oh, sorry. To the 786. This would be a running triangle where the A wave is shorter than where B is. So, or C, I should. Yeah, A, B. B overtakes the origin of A. That's what I mean to say. A, B, C. Now we're looking for the D wave. And I need 3 waves out of it. Okay, now 3 waves. And right now, we don't have that 3 waves. We have the beginning of those 3 waves. So one way to look at this wave is we could have something like an A, B, and now we're getting the C wave. And what we've got going on is a 1, 2, okay? And now we're getting a much bigger wave. So we could be getting something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets us up here somewhere close to the 786 retrace. And that's if it goes up pretty big and impulsively. That's an idea where this is a 3-wave move, gets us up here to the 786, and that's our D wave. And so we'd be basically calling this A, B, C, D. Then we'd be looking for E. And this would imply a move up after E finishes, which would take quite a while. And of course, this is going to take quite a while to play out as well. So that's a possibility that we're watching for here. So if for some reason we break this high, okay, this is a count that I'll be interested in. This will be okay. Now looking at the RSI, I know that we can break the high. I don't think we are. It looks more like it's ready to break to the downside. The way this is forming, there, it looks like it's ready to break more to the downside. If it does, that's a pretty bearish thing, and I'm hoping for this move to the downside. So there it is, guys. There are the ideas that I've got. I've probably got a couple more, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too much there. That's kind of what I'm watching over the next several hours to the next day or so. Don't forget Sunday night charts will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Sunday night charts will meet 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll nerd out over the charts. Until then, don't forget it's free March into the month. So if you join now between now, you get the month of March free. Well, the rest of the month, which is a week, right? And then, but you'll have to pay for it on the front end, and then I'll refund you on April the 1st. Okay. With that said, have a fantastic day. Thanks so much. Bye bye.